In the Tao way that I learned, you need a basic energy to attract more energy. So we need a basic, that means the first thing you need to get your physical strong enough, have enough energy, so you can draw more energy. But when you're so weak and your body too weak and no more enough chi, you cannot draw more chi.
So basically this is possible, and the state of bigu, the way it's called in the Chinese tradition, is possible when the body is strong enough, when the body is healthy enough, and when the body is able to channel and draw the energy necessary for his nourishment, and not before that.
Everything when you do it with love, with consciousness, with balance is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
So
one of the things we're working on is releasing those emotions and understanding that those emotions are something that was in the past, and we're actually facing our future forward. So we know how to go into a cocoon and come out a butterfly without everything that we used to think and feel.
A pranic person is one who lives deep in unity consciousness. A pranic person is someone who is harmonized on all levels of their being. A pranic person is in balance physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. A pranic person to me is kind, infinitely kind, and loving and compassionate, and has that kindness for animals and for humans and for the men who take out our garbage, or the shopkeepers in the street, or or if you're in traffic and there's road rage all around you, you can just be loving. It's like, yeah, okay, they're having a bad day, it's okay.
И она ликвидарианка.
She's liquidarian.
То есть я ее воспитала на соках.
So she grew up on juices.
И в последнее время она у меня пьет кокосовый сок.
And lately she's drinking coconut water.
Да, и она очень сильная и очень здоровая, потому что мы регулярно проходили анализы в больнице, и это подтверждено.
And the dog is healthy and strong because Olga takes her to doctors in order to make tests on her regular.
И, например, у меня собака ела 21 день.
For example, the dog wasn't eating for 21 days.
И вес при этом.
And the weight was stable.
И она очень приятно пахнет.
And she's smelling very pleasant.
От нее вообще не исходит запах.
There is no such scent as a dog smell, the usual smelling dog.
natural. Well, I believe animals are the extension of our own consciousness, so they tend to take over our behavior. Most of them just borrow our habits and continue them.
The love really exists, that the true love exists, that happiness is possible for us, that the kids are beautiful, that never be afraid of having kids, just enjoy the beautiful diversity of life, experience it with all the, take it all what you can take, because it's beautiful. The more you surrender to believe in the love, more experiences of love will come, and the family is the best. I just love it. And yeah, that would be just to really embrace the gift to be a family, to be human, to be a creator.
I have met so many spiritual people who were interested in spirituality and have done all these practices for so many years, like yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong or something else that is meant to be to put us in alignment with our divine self. And yet about the possibility of being in energy autonomy, they didn't know, or they thought it was reserved to just some Indian or special people who live in the caves somewhere, or maybe just one or two people on the planet that have gone public with it. And people in my country, especially I thought of my country, but then it went bigger, of course, because it was meant to be bigger. But people in my country were thinking that it's just one or two people on the planet. And when they heard me talking about that in workshops, they would think it's reserved to people that are very, very special. And we want to bring more of us, more of you together on the main place, on the main platform, so that people could be that this is a natural phenomenon that is it's achievable through education, and it's not about food, but it's about consciousness, and then becoming more aware of your body and how the energy flows and how you can master it.
I would like to take a moment and I'd like to say thank you to CRISTIANA. And, you know I wanted to do a little interview with her and ask her, you know, things like, what prompted you now to put this Pranic Summit together?
Well, it was like this. I'm also a meditator, so I had no idea I had to do this, but these interview suggestions came to me from time to time, and they came, and I didn't really know how I should manifest anything with some interviews. But then I was seeing people that were looking for answers still on the pranic journey or on their individual life whatsoever. People who had challenges, so had undergone various processes and have you know, the 21-day process or other processes, and still didn't feel they got this gift, and they were really, really looking for it. And people who were really wanting to be in their pranic consciousness essence, but then they often zoned out of it, and they were feeling maybe guilty for eating or guilty for manifesting humanness in any way. So at some point, one morning, I was meditating and everything came clear to me. So it suddenly came clear, like in 5 minutes, that I can do these interviews, and that I can gather together all the fabulous people that I came in contact with, because this wasn't just for me and for my life experience and for my spiritual development. I came here to just bring information to people. I got all this guidance and all this help from the higher intuitive nature that we all have, and then this is manifested now.
And you're the perfect one to do it, because I know you've been around our work for a long time, and you've been to many gatherings around the world. You've met with many people who are doing this, and as you said, it's important that somebody brings it all together.
Because we're all coming together now, what I noticed over the years, different light workers on the planet, instead of working as individuals, we're coming together, working more as a team to really bring this knowledge forth, to change the vibration of the planet. And right there, that is the great work.
It's really a teamwork, and we know that in the upper planes we are together and we are working together. So what I got is, why not bring it all here?
Oh, absolutely.
Why not us all work together here for this summit and everything else, so that we can all share our experiences, and because that's why we incarnated all together in this era. Yes?
Oh, absolutely.
This is my path with this summit and everything else that will be created from now on. The concept of unity also in our activity, because it's very necessarily, I feel, for us to break the preconceptions about this lifestyle, and to actually help people be aware that family lifestyle is possible, and a healthy couple relationship is possible, and it is possible to be in balance with the tantric practices and with the healthy sexuality and everything that life brings as joy and the bliss and the pleasure and everything.
Thank you very much for your invitation and for creating this channel to be able to share with more beings the possibilities of happiness, because we all deserve to live happy lives and to feel free and to feel love. And so if we can inspire just by being who we are, then that is a great gift also for us. So thank you for your invitation and creating this space.